Hello and welcome to Soulful Strategies with Kathleen Amy, where we dive into the heart of entrepreneurship, blending intuition with actionable steps and strategy to help you thrive. I'm Kathleen, and in today's episode, we are focusing on a vital aspect of business success that often goes underrated and unseen, and that is building your business support network. I think this is especially important to put in the winter season as we navigate through the metaphorically colder, often more isolating winter months. And we're coming up to spring soon, so having a robust support network becomes even more crucial. Today, we're going to explore how to build and nurture a community that not only uplifts you, but also supports and propels your business forward. Let's dive in. I wanted to start this episode by talking about Inbulk, which we have coming up on Friday, the 2nd of August, or the 7th of August if you recognize the celestial date. And I wanted to speak to this because Inbulk marks the beginning of spring. It's often associated with healing and the emerging light of spring. It's a great time for purification, renewal, and the anticipation of new growth, which I think fits in absolutely perfectly with where we are at in this podcast season, episode 9, as we're winding down winter and maybe beginning to feel that inkling of new growth and new connection or reconnection, as we'll discuss in this episode with building a community. When I talk about building a supportive business community, it's not just about expanding your contact list, adding all the connections on LinkedIn. It's about creating meaningful and authentic connections that add value to not only your professional life, but other people's life. In the previous episode, I talked about authentic marketing. And building a supportive business community authentically is a key part of that. So how do we actually deepen our approach to cultivating this network, one that will support and enrich not only our business journey, but the people we work with and others' business journeys too? The first thing that you can do is identify people that you would like to include in your network. Seek out those people who not only align with your business niche or industry, but also share your core values and vision. They don't have to be in your industry for you to feel inspired by them or seek mentorship from them. This alignment is going to ensure that the connections you make are more likely to be supportive of each other and reciprocal and long-lasting. You might like to consider joining industry-specific associations or online communities or groups where you're likely to find like-minded professionals. And remember, don't limit yourself, like I said, to your immediate field or niche or industry. Sometimes the most valuable insights come from those in adjacent or completely different sectors. One of the things that I see that people have a little bit of trouble with when they are networking is how they're approaching it. And I always like to approach networking as something that should be reciprocal and not approaching it with a mentality of what you can gain, but actually what you can offer. This might include sharing your expertise, providing referrals, or supporting others on their business ventures, but it's about actively contributing and being present and engaged when you are. It doesn't mean that you have to be in Facebook groups every day shouting people from the rooftops. It means that you're intentionally making it part of your strategy if that's what feels authentic to you and your business. When you're attending networking events or you're participating in forums, you're being an active listener. You're showing genuine interest in others' work and you're looking for ways to offer support or collaboration. Really, you're just being authentically you and aligning with your core values, your mission, and the vision that you have for your business and also your life. One of the ways that you can build a supportive business community is using social media strategically, utilizing the social media platforms that you're on to not just promote your business, but as a tool for building relationships and engaging in meaningful interactions. As part of your wider soulful strategy, you'll be sharing content that adds value. You can comment thoughtfully on others' posts, and you can use these platforms to celebrate the success of your peers and as another way to showcase your values, your vision, and your mission. Offline as well, this might suit you to build local connections. So while online networking is completely invaluable and it is something as an introvert that I am absolutely obsessed with, it's important to not overlook the importance of local connections if that is something that suits you and your business. Attending local business events, workshops, or community gatherings, sometimes face-to-face interaction can forge a stronger bond than many online interactions. You really get to feel the vibe of people and be present in their energy and their stories. And I think that can be sometimes so much more powerful than just online. Local networking can also offer that benefit that is tied to the understanding of your immediate business environment and provides you with opportunities for local collaborations, partnerships, or even mentorship with people in your community. Coming back to the understanding that you're approaching networking as a tool to connect and seek authentic connections, you'll come to realize that building a network and creating relationships isn't going to be a one-time task, but it's an ongoing process. Just in the same way that you build friendships and you connect with people in your everyday life, connecting your business in with others is the same process. It's important to keep checking in with the people you're connecting with, celebrate their achievements, and offer your help when it's needed. Nurturing these relationships is going to ensure that your network is not just wide, but it's also deep and really meaningful. A strong network is not going to be measured by the number of contacts or the number of followers or the number of connections that you have, but by the quality of relationships and mutual support within the community you've built. It's not something that can be measured by other people. This is something that you need to cultivate in line with your values, your vision, and your mission, and something that will be really personal to you. And when you're doing it for your business, it will be really applicable to your business. By focusing on these expanded aspects of building a supportive business community, you are going to be able to create a network that not only supports your business growth, but also contributes to your personal development and sense of connection within your industry and niche. An important point to touch on here is the role of mentorship and collaboration in building your business support network. Mentorship is a really powerful tool in business growth. Seeking mentors who have walked the path you're on and can offer insights from their experiences is so valuable. A good mentor will provide guidance, but will also challenge you and support your personal and professional development in a way that aligns with the vision that you have for your business and life. Collaboration is another cornerstone of a strong business network. So that's looking for aligned opportunities to collaborate on projects, share resources, perhaps cross-promote if it's in line with both of your vision and values, with businesses that complement yours. Collaborative efforts can lead to more innovative solutions, expanded reach, and of course, mutual growth. Also, don't overlook the power of peer support groups. These groups offer a platform to share challenges, exchange ideas, and gather support from fellow entrepreneurs who understand the unique hurdles of running a business. Now, I'd really love to hear from you. What soulful strategies have you used in building your business support network? Have you had a mentor who significantly impacted your journey? Or have you collaborated with another business to achieve some mutual success or goal? Share your stories and tips. I would love to hear. Remember that building and nurturing a supportive business network is an ongoing journey. It's going to be one that can significantly impact your business's resilience and growth, which we talked about on a previous episode. As we are ending the winter season soon and coming into spring, I really invite you to commit to fostering those connections, the connections that warm your entrepreneurial spirit and will support your business goals while supporting others. Thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Soulful Strategies with Kathleen Amy. Join me next time for more insights and soulful strategies to empower your business journey. Until then, stay connected and keep growing. I will catch you next week.